video for my beginning contemporary dance technique class about the lines for your arms. Now, this is a beginning exercise, so we're really just working on two main lines, which is to the side, from the shoulder to the end of the fingers, and from the shoulders to the end of the fingers going up, and then half lines. So getting there, half lines, and then arriving at the line. Starting with a movement, at the end of it, you're on the line. Basically, when you see beginning dancers and you're like, wow, it doesn't look very graceful, it's probably just because the lines aren't clean. You know, if you see someone doing like this, it's just because they haven't learned, like in their muscle memory, where the lines are. There are basically two main places where the line gets broken, and that's your shoulder and your wrist. The elbow, you don't really have to worry about, you just have to make sure that you don't lock it, right? When you lock it, then you get this weird line, and that's no bueno. For the shoulder, the way you do it on the side, and this is kind of your main cheat, or your main, not cheat, but trick for the side, is that if your arms are actually to the side or slightly behind you, you can see what's happened. My shoulder is naturally going up, just the way your joints work, right? So when you're going to the side, if you want to have a straight line, you see where my arm actually is. It's in front of me. But when I turn to the front, now it looks like it's straight to the side, but it's a clean, straight line coming from the neck and across the shoulder, right? And that's just, you just need to kind of train your body to know that when your arms are going to the side, they're actually on a slight diagonal going in front of you. Likewise, your shoulders get into trouble when you go up, right? When they're not, my arms are not on par with my ears. They're actually going to be slightly in front of me as well. And this is the only way to do it, and keep your shoulder blades down and back, and this creates this clean line going up. Basically for your wrists, you know, you just have to kind of make sure that they're coming, your hands are coming straight off the line of your arms. So it's like a straight line from your elbow to the tip of your finger, right? So that everything, all of these half lines, you know, every time we open, close, etc., that you're just making sure that your wrists aren't going this way or that way or this way. The whole point of this exercise is again, it's just repetition, 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 but I really do recommend that you do it with a mirror, because that's really the only way to know, like, is this a line? Is this a line? You know, especially when we're doing the half stages, right? When you're coming up and you're just touching your shoulder with the middle finger, right, that your elbows are not out of sync, right? They're kind of in the line. When you start doing it faster, when you're more comfortable with it, then it's just more about, you know, making sure that as you get faster, the clarity of the movement is not compromised. Basically, the whole point of this exercise is clarity. Because later on, once you have these kind of basic lines down, then we can start to break the lines intentionally. You can come back to them, you can do anything, and then boom, you're on a line. Or, you know, you can take one line and different past the line, but you have to know where the lines are first. And I don't mean like intellectually, I mean in your body, embodied through the lines. And that's really all. If you have more questions, feel free to put them in the comments. Stay tuned, because coming up soon is I know it's really delayed, I know, is our technique lines for the legs. See you next time.